It's the EDD, the oddity, a hot commodity. You're trying to be hot as me, but I'm hotter than 400 some odd degrees. Stomping MCs, attract like pollen and bees. Since 13 colonies form the states, home of the great, one step closer to classic. With every poem I make, yo, I shoot you in the throat, the gun go in the lake. Y'all win if I point shade, throwing the game. Supreme being speaking like William Cohen was the name. I'm going insane, trying to get my sanity back. Humanity's maxed, and my plan of attack is to get Uncle Sam whacked, cause my salary's taxed. I pay social security, which won't be there for me, so I have to work until I reach the age of 83. And after that I have a couple years to relax and shit. My knees buckle, collapse, and wind up in a casket. I leave behind me tons of investments, so they can go to the next kids to drive around a Lexus. A hot MC, don't lie to me, you never thought it could be like seeing the backside of Dawn and Odyssey. My future's vast and y'all are douching fags, or big dogs on the grass scooching your ass. You losing fast while I'm taking the gold home. Should've got kicked out of Buffalo years ago like Gold Dome. Bought out by M&T, the entity who consumes MCs at a marginal propensity. And what am I consuming? Whack MCs caught and trapped in their own world like they was Truman. I'm blooming, but not like getting caught at the border. More like the plant soil miracle growing water. Half you kids spittin', all I'm hearing is lame raps. You hear me coming for miles like your ears in the train tracks. I throw on the gas mask and leak rhymes with anthrax. And by the time you hear it, I'm the one to remain last. A pain in the ass like the intros, the Jay-Z and Indos, the only thing that ever blazed me. Got a gun, good bullet, it holds 6 bullets compared to full clips, and this it gets sprayed like mist. I got played, I got this, till I laid in felt hits, and I grabbed the felt tips to sound smooth like velvets. Put a knife to your neck, penis and pelvis, and left you all shook up like that old song by Elvis. Why be the greatest, the GOAT, when you can be the ram? Your crew hangs around fairies like Peter Pan, but that was Tinkerbell. Fuck cool LL, I'm down with the flamboyant one. You know I'm the bigger L. Rest in peace of February 15th, the deceased. Met up with Pac, Biggie, Scott, LaRock, and Eazy-E. I'm a rapper for years, and the only plaque I've seen's the one a dentist tries to clear. Wait a couple more, I get a spouse and kids, and then I'll make enough dough to get my house on cribs. I go to the lot, buy every car I see. If not from rap, then from the degree from RIT. Haven't reached my peak, but at a steady incline, ready to shine. I 5'9" as Eddie this time, trying to get through to the streets. Nobody rose for your show, like they was glue on the seats. You got 0 in the wins, at least 2 in defeats. Just showing all you MCs what I can do with your beats. Eddie ain't ready to let the motherfucker beat me.
That's why you find little pieces of MCs in my feces weekly. You can't beat me, you can't control or delete me. You can't even sound on a song.
Eddie ain't ready to let the motherfucker beat me.
That's why you find little pieces of MCs in my feces weekly. You can't beat me, you can't control or delete me. You can't even sound on a song.
Every verse I spit, mad thick, can only fit 2 in a song. Grab the mic out your hand, crowds booing you, doing it wrong. Or from the master, told you follow the leader, but you got up on stage and just holler, thought they feel ya. Style switching faster than Eric when NASA's hitting them. And what's the deal with the cover of Spin with Eminem? Dressed up top hat, looking like Alex from Clockwork, but Cage had that style before Shady met the doctor. Fuck the beef, I touch the streets and crush MCs in the bush while Premier cuts the beats. Want fatter lines from me, buy balls instead of grams. I bust rookies, novice, pros, and veterans. So whatever category you fit in, good riddance, cause the freestyles I'm spitting are better than good written. The God is risen, put girls out of commission, while they still asking you if the dick isn't. I'm about to be a star like Orion, pack the iron, and still keep bulletproof materials in the lining of the clothing. Lines are woven, trying to get that 4.6 that you see Hover in. You know the difference, like 30 to 40 G's. A can of Bush Light to a 40 of OE. The hip hop community verse 40 of me, and 2 or 3 bumps from a key to 40 OZs. Go ahead, hate me now, but remember the title, cause 2 years from now I'll probably be a fucking idol. Eddie ain't ready to let the motherfucker beat me.
That's why you find little pieces of MCs in my feces weekly. You can't beat me, you can't control or delete me. You can't even sound on a song.
I want you to ask yourself one question. If you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? That's some deep shit right there. A lot of pressure. How would you handle it?
If I had 24 hours till I reach the grave, I'd probably hit strays with AIDS and kill off some gays. I'd go get a Whopper, then get some lobster, drive around town and lick shots at the coppers. They got a V8, so you know they can't stop us, cause I got a V12 driving around topless. I go to the mall with all of my friends and buy everything we want with fake 5s and 10s. On the way out, I steal one of the hottest whips and drive around town, pumping the hottest shit. It might be the original version to this song. Then I sit back and wonder how I made it this long. Now I'm off the days to get a fade for my coffin, cause funeral parlors don't get fades very often. Off to Harry Rawson to get some new suits, and while I'm at it, I find perfect matching shoes. So when the time comes for the showings, everyone will realize that each time I'm wearing different clothing. I find my enemies who used to be friends to me, shoot them and make them missing, just like John Kennedy. Either one, and of course there's no need to run, cause any one of you steps up, I'm not afraid to squeeze the gun. I need a shower, I take a quarter hour and go get some blow for where we used to keep the flour. Throw on the Pink Panther iceberg shirts and call up all the girls that I known to flirt. I tell them come to the house until it starts to crowd, then I call up 3 of my mans to come help me out. I hit it from the front, backside and get Hummers, and for the first time I give out my real number. So when tomorrow comes and they start to call, the news will spread like jelly and the hearts will stall. Now I'm off to see moms and pops, so I could give them a big box of rocks to trade in for stocks. I got diamond earrings, bracelets, platinum rollies, and a big Jesus piece even though I'm not holy. I'm off to the casino, start the bet, hit up the roulette, and I put it all on red. If it hits, divide it amongst my P-pills, get escorted to the telly and pop some E-pills. Been worried about depression, cause when that sets in, I'll be fucking 6 feet underground wrestling. Starts to undressing, getting shower with girlies, look at my watch and see I'm about an hour early. Jump in the hot tub to get my spot rubbed, watching Scarface and a thought popped up. He was just like me, with the tub in the floor, security cameras with the guards by the door, coke on the table and money on the floor. He lived every single day like his last 24. Yeah. I predict snow, sleet, hail, squalls, and rain, so call me weatherman like Campbell, yak, balls, and cage. Now rapping got me snapping, ain't God to raise. So drop to your knees and thank God that I came into the game when I did open the eyelids. So for the first time that my rhymes were predominant against the rest of my so-called peers, you got shit to top and drop it, I'm all ears. You listen to this for medicinal purposes, to give my body and soul like Christ in church services. I murder kids as a verbalist, the earth revolves around one sun, stated by Copernicus. So as I move back in the light, never questioning myself to whether I'm black or white. I knew way before the first day I rapped on the mic, attracted the hype and I was packed with delight. But now I'm packed with spite for biters and ghostwriters who wanna trade dollars for their mean compositions. And I need competition, so I gather thoughts and put forth a proper proposition. If you see a kid who rhymes in fronts and like a woman in labor hasn't seen the pad in 9 months, just pull him aside, kill him, there's no way to heal him. Mad skills, put that track back out and reveal them. So if you wanna rap, make sure your name's in the credits, cause if it's not, what you got is lame and pathetic. This is the only sweet thing you get like aspartame to diabetics. Improve yourself with Ron Hubbard's Dianetics.
For controller of the rhyme since the age of 9.
Every rhyme I recite gotta speak my mind. From the underground, where the world redound, world redound, world redound.
My life, y'all are quick to judge like Judy. Think suburbia's nice but ain't seen American Beauty. That means you got a gun to your face, I got one to my back. Pen or pistol, don't know which one to pack. Feeling under attack, so I choose to rap, abuse the track. Never lose, in fact, all wins. Like the 7-2 Dolphins, I still stun the crowd like hot boys from New Orleans. I score 10s right across the board. You can't taste defeat without a loss endured. I should've went to the studio, but it costed more, so I got the Sound Blaster MP3 sound card. Once you hear the click clack of the pen, you know this kid's rapping again. Coming at you like I'm trapped in a pen, unleashing styles northwest, east and south. So many hot girls but can't find a decent spouse, so I take what I get. But if I hit it on the first date, then don't expect a relationship. No vacation trips, no bracelets. I save that for the girls that I'm staying with. Yo, it's EDD, the oddity, a hot commodity. You're trying to be hotter than me, but I'm hotter than 400 some odd degrees as I'm stomping MCs, attract like pollen and bees since 13 colonies. Form the state's home of the great, one step closer to a classic. With every poem I make, your rap sounds like shit to give your colon a break. Create something hot to make me wanna throw in the tape. Cause I've been throwing tapes, but it's mostly off of bridges, and sometimes out my car lost in the ditches.
The controller of the rhyme since the age of 9.
Every rhyme I recite gotta speak my mind. From the underground, where the world redound, world redound, world redound.
What's the bitch type I dislike? I'm rougher than a fist fight. All chicks ain't shit, ain't no such thing as miss right. So we can never be a couple, hun. Fuck love, all I got for hoes is hard dick and bubble gum.
Nature had 5 minutes to flush, and Eddie Haskill's got 5 minutes to fuck. So pay attention. Touchy situation, wifey's on vacation, until I found out that her plans changed when I heard a car pull up, about to bust it up. I jump up to see what made my fuck interrupt. I see her kissing friends, getting keys from the purse. Thank God I told this bitch to park her Jeep on first. She waved goodbye, wiping nose, a tear in her eye. She comes in now, I swear I be fearing suicide. I thought about Biggie when he tied the bitch up, but this ain't the same thing, so my thoughts had to switch up. I've heard the bell ring, I must have left the chain on. Since it only locks him inside, she knows that I'm home. I start to sweat, and my face is getting red. Then remember last night they brought back this chicken head. He's right down the hall, I hear honey start to call. Yo G, what the fuck would you lock the door for? I jet to the spare room and open up, there's the two of them. I see a bitch with long blonde hair and bare poon. That means he hit it, this shit, I'll get acquitted. Then the girl started talking, I told her Trick to quit it. Just go over there and lay next to my man. Anybody walks in, just start sexing my man. You'll do it all for me if you wanna see me again. She agreed and said don't forget about Jeannie and Pam. Downstairs I hear pounds, kicks, screams and yells. Back in the room I smell pussy and semen smells. I swear, I can smell the sex in the air. Getting cleaning products from the closet next to the stairs. I grab the Febreze and spray it where I squeeze, and put away ropes and cuffs that I use when I tease. I'm clean, throw on the headphones, jump in the sack, turn the volume to max and start pumping the rap. She bust in, I act like I'm under attack. She said don't give me all that, I got a call from Pat. See, Pat lives across the street, musta saw me coming home late at night with the two shorties. She said it looked like there was like 3 or 4 of ya. I said yeah, 3, pulled up in a green Explorer. You know Dave's truck, you dumb slut. See in the street, you fucking cunt, go in the other room and see what I mean. She did, went down the hall and opened up the door. She saw one on her back, the other one on all fours. She starts crying, kissing me, begging please to forgive her. Drops to her knees and puts a hand on my zipper. She pulls down my pants, that's when I caught the stench. And I knew if I did, then she must. I prayed to Jesus that she can, but feel the shake of her hand. She knows now for sure that I was naked with Pam. She started crying again, from the bag grabbed the iron, pointed it at me and said you better stop lying. And out of nowhere came Dave with the Luger, put it to her temple and said yo bitch, I'll shoot ya. You better listen honey, plus your pussy stretched out, and the safe's been missing money. Of course I blame you, nobody else got the combo. So hand me the gun, put it down calm and slow. She squeezed anyway, the first chamber was empty, and Dave loaded 2 in her brain, and that's the ending. It's just the casualties of fucking with me. I didn't know he be bucking the heat. You should've kept sucking my meat. Oh yeah, I knew what your trip was about. When Pat called, he probably had his dick in your mouth. Didn't plan for you to die, but planned on kicking you out. Couldn't be a hypocrite, that's why I hit the chick, so I could get the alimony check. You cheating bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you.